Wonder Woman issue number 26. That's right, folks. We're still in the Mouseman arc, which is a choice being made by the creator of this book. I've reached the point where I can't tell if this is satire, because we're going a little too extreme in some directions, and it's not fun. And I'm just like, come on, Tom. Are we really having fun here? Is this just filler because you're writing the Green Lantern TV show or whatever? Are you just trying to leave comics again? Like, what is this? I don't know. It's not good, and it's not very interesting. And as somebody who's been an avid defender of this book, I'm very let down of like where we ended up with Wonder Woman. We need this to end soon. Truthfully, we need this to end soon because it is not going well. So this issue opens up and we are getting the origin to Mouseman, and we are seeing this man named Ernest Pye, just a piece of humble pie over here. He's an earnest man named Pye, classic American white guy. He lost his wife during some crisis, which could mean anything, and he says, it's not the superhero's fault, but they don't make it easier for us. And that's when we see a man sitting down listening to this lecture, and he's petting a mouse. And then there's people boarding a cruise ship, and we are introduced to Carl Denter, and this is going to be Mouseman, and he makes friends with Ernest. He's like, don't worry, dude, we're getting on this ship, we're going to find freedom, we're starting all over in these better places. Of course you can take your mice on this cruise with us, it's going to be awesome. Everything's better here, brother. The world's going to be fantastic. We can, like, create our own land and have our new world order or whatever. We're going to a paradise island where we could start over. Meanwhile, in the present day, we watch as Wonder Woman is still fighting off the hordes of the Mouseman people. She breaks into a castle, beats a couple of them up, fights some big mice again, and now she's at least upset that she has to fight the mice. She's like, why do you keep making me fight these innocent creatures? I hope you understand that the pain I'm causing them is nothing to what I'm going to cause to you. And finally, Mouseman shows his face. And he's like, where's your baby? And she's like, he's safe, unlike you. But let's get a little bit more up to date on the origin of Mouseman, because we all care so much, because all of us care so much about the origin of this joke character. This is exactly what Tom King did with Kite Man, which is like, let's take a joke character and make it really sad and interesting. Well, this is like the chauvinistic, manosphere version of that, where Carl is on this island with Ernest, and there's been things that are happening, and nothing's going to be good if all these bad things keep happening. So there's this robber that's trying to, like, take money from somebody, and then Carl sicks his, like, giant-sized mouse on him, and he starts, like, leading, like, I guess he's like a gang or, like, the security of this paradise island, and they all got mouse ears, and they have, like, a mouse that's really capable of doing stuff. It's like, we gotta take down these fat cats with our mice. I don't care, man. Like, you're not winning anybody over. I don't know if people are happy about this. Meanwhile, Diana's fighting Carl in the present, and he's gotten so much stronger than she ever remembered. He, like, breaks her tiara. There's nothing she could do to stop him, so he tries to throw a punch, and then he throws her away. Because he's still just Mouseman, and this is Wonder Woman, you know? There's not a lot of tension in this. But he crashes his skull onto her nose in an attempt to break it. We censor it out for some reason. I'm going to guess we didn't have that censored before, and they just threw a star over there because it was too graphic for the rating of this book. If that's possible, because I don't know. But that's strange, because in the next sequence, we can see that Carl took over this island from Ernest, and he has Ernest, like, strapped to a board. Ernest is calling out for Superman. He's like, that should be silly of all people, you calling out for Superman. My mice hear everything, and we see him drop mice into a cage as they bury their way into Ernest's chest. Which I'm like, that's really gross. But God forbid we see Wonder Woman's nose get broken. We then see that Carl is going to have a bath of mice. And I'm not kidding when I say he gets naked in a golden tub that's full of mice. And I don't know what we're doing. Is this supposed to be like creepy? It's just lame. I don't know. And people are getting out of hand, so they have to like initiate a new policy in this place. Figure out what that is in a minute here. We have to see more of the fighting going on between Diana and Carl. He's like, you fat calves keep trying to keep me down, but mice could do everything. You ever see that cartoon about that little mouse and it like scared the big old elephant? That's what we're doing now, Diana. You're this stupid elephant. You're underestimating the mouse. And then she like suplexes him into the ground. And then he enacts his plan in the past, and we see like his rise to power. He's got his logo. He's got his flags. He's like, we came here to escape oppression, the endless need to look up in the sky and cry out for help. We came here to this island to be free. And so I say to you now, tell them, let them hear your cry now. Fill our sky with your voices. Tell them you are free. Mouse Man knows. Pick all the parallels you want. A crazy dictator that goes to an island and makes people think a certain way. You can choose in the real world who you want that to be. Meanwhile, we see like a younger version of that girl, the one that Diana sees earlier in this arc, and she keeps saying, I want pizza, I want to eat normal food, and her dad's like slapping her every time she doesn't say Mouse Man knows. Mice have ears. Ooh. But God forbid we see Diana's nose get caved in. Meanwhile, this was all a ploy by Mouse Man because he's like, people keep underestimating me. Diana, I have your child. And she's like, what? Like, yeah, of course I have your child. You're on my island, dumbass. My people can easily take your child. Mice have ears, Mouse Man knows. And we see like a soldier carrying off Lizzie. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. I mean, yeah, it is, I guess. But is it that exciting? I love the artwork in this book. It's a shame this is the story we're telling because it's so uninspired and boring. And I don't know if the lesson is really going to work. Like, I think to really pay off the story that we're setting up here, Diana can't be the one to save these people. They need to rise up for themselves and stop the evil. And then they control this island for themselves. Diana cannot come in, defeat Mouse Man, and have them all just like leave. She needs to let these people figure out for themselves because the point is they're trying to escape the oppression that a superhero causes in the real world. So if you really want to pinpoint that home, you gotta let Diana be kind of passive in this. But whatever. This arc needs to end soon, and I hope it does. Because I don't know a lot of people who are having fun with this. Certainly not me. So, Wonder Woman, issue number 26. I am going to give a 6 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.